Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial. My name is William. In today's tutorial I would like us to talk about Laravel Jetstream. If you haven't subscribed, I ask that you may subscribe. And Laravel Jetstream is a package made by Laravel, and it is a package that is used for authentication. And we have many packages that we use for authentication. For example, Laravel UI. We also have Laravel Breeze. We also have Laravel Fortify, and so on and so forth. Laravel Jetstream is actually built on top of Laravel Fortify and also Laravel Sanctum. So in other words, you can be able to have the Sanctum creation of keys in Laravel Jetstream. So it's slightly a little bit more sort of like advanced compared to Laravel Breeze. So if you want in your application to have the advanced features which we are going to look at, then you can be able to choose Laravel Jetstream. And in this case, Jetstream, as I've said, we have it built on top of Laravel Fortify and also Laravel Sanctum and also Tailwind CSS. So let us go ahead and install the application. And the first thing we're going to do is just to install a Laravel application. So I'm going to run the command. I've opened htdocs in my machine, so we're going to run composer create project Laravel, and maybe let me just call the name of the project Jetstream, like that, just for purposes of identification. Our application is installing. I'll give it a while. Our package has been installed. Our Laravel application has been installed successfully. So we are going to cd into our application, and the name of the application is actually Jetstream. So you hop into it, and then I'm going to clear the terminal. And then the first thing we're going to do is to install Jetstream, and we're going to use the command composer require Laravel Jetstream, and this command is going to install Jetstream. You allow it to run. Our package has been installed. Now after that, then we are going to run the command php artisan Jetstream install, and then we are going to decide whatever it is that we are installing for. We can either install for Livewire or install for Inertia, so in Inertia.js. So in this case, I just like us to just install for Livewire. So we are going to say Jetstream install Livewire, and then we can be able to tag maybe teams if we want it also to allow us to be able to create and manage teams. And then we can also be able to say we want the dark mode included. We can tag it like that, and then press enter to run the command. So as you can see, the first thing, it has created migrations, and then we are installing Livewire, and then there are several other things that will be done under the hood, including publishing of the configuration file. So let us just give it time it finishes, and then we can discuss. There's a directory being copied from vendor to migrations. So that one is a migration files, and we are going to check what they are. And then we also have config, the config file, which is the sanctum config.php, and then we also have Jetstream config also being added there. As you can see also, with that same command, it was able to also install npm packages for us. So it did everything. There's no running of npm install and npm run dev. So in this case, if you're working with the local environment, it will just install everything for you at once. Now, it's important for me to mention that you cannot be able to use Jetstream in an existing application. So the only thing you can be able to do is to use it when you are creating a fresh application. If you use it in an existing application, you will have challenges here and there. So it's not advisable. So because we have finished installing, I would like to open our application in VS Code. I would like to show you the several things that have happened here by virtue of running those two commands. I'd like to go to resources. As you can see, we have CSS, JavaScript, which have been compiled by Vite. And then we also have Markdown, a folder called Markdown. Here we have the policy and terms. So if you want to add to your application terms and policies, you can be able to activate these, and I will show you what you can be able to do in the config folder where we have Jetstream. And then under views, you can see we have so much. We have a folder called API. So this one is involved with API token management, and I believe we'll be able to talk about it in due time. And then we have the auth folder. Here we have confirm password, forgot password, login.blade, register, reset password, two-factor challenge. So in other words, two-factor authentication, and then verify email. So somehow similar to other UI components, with an exception of the one whereby we have seen where somebody can be able to manage their tokens, and also the two-factor authentication. Then after that, we have the components. These ones are the Livewire components that will assist us to work with our application, and you can see there are many. And then on top of that, we have emails. So the emails, under emails folder, we have team invitation. So when you want to invite another member to the team that you have created, because we included teams also. Then after that, we have layout, and we have app.blade and guest.blade. So those are two layout files. After that, we have profile. And then we inside profile, we have delete user form, logout, other, and then show blade, two-factor authentication, update password, update profile information. And then after that, we will have another folder called teams, and here we have create team, create blade, delete team, show blade, team member. All these are files that you assist in managing the teams. And then after that, now we have the dashboard.blade.php, and then navigation menu, and then policy and terms, which we have spoken about up there. So I think that is okay. I want us to go also and see something that has been created in the routes folder, web.php. So when we click on web.php, as you can see, this file initially just has this root get return view welcome. But then now you can see with Jetstream, as we have run the two commands, we have a middleware, a root middleware here, whereby we are using three middlewares. One of them is Sanctum, and then we are using also Jetstream auth session, and then we are also using verified. So in this case, even the users who are able to log into our application, they have to be verified. And then now we have the view that is being returned, and it's only one view for now, which is the dashboard view. And of course, you can also be able to extend a Jetstream and also add some more views on your admin end. So that is that. I would like us to just go ahead and see some other things that have been created, and I would like to just go to database migrations. By default, the migrations that usually ship with Laravel are usually 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, we have more. This one is called Jetstream personal access token. So I think that one is for Sanctum, and then we have create teams table, and then we have this one here, which is team user table, and then we have another table here which is team invitations, and we have another table which is the last one, which is sessions. So in other words, it will also be able to manage sessions, and in sessions we are talking about the places where I have been logged in with my credentials in maybe other machines in my phone and so on and so forth. So we can be able to manage all those, and you can decide if you want to log out from other devices that exist. So Jetstream can be able to assist you to do that. Then inside here we have several files that have also config files that have been created. We have Fortify, and we also have Jetstream, and then we also have Sanctum, and I believe even this sessions one has also been created by Jetstream, and also view.php. All those have been created by Jetstream. After that, I want us to go to app, and here we have so many things. You can see we have an action folder, and here you can see we have actions belonging to either Fortify or Jetstream. The actions belonging to Fortify include creating a new user, password validation, resetting a user, and then updating a user, and all that. And as you can see, if we check in the controllers, because the other packages usually create a controller, several list of controllers in the auth folder, this one doesn't have. So everything is handled here and elsewhere within the package. And then under Jetstream actions, we have adding a team member, creating team, delete user, and so on and so forth. And then after that, we also have console. This one has also been created by Jetstream with one kernel.php file. Then we have events, and the events folder doesn't have anything for now, so I guess it's something whereby somebody can be able to do some extending of the functionalities. And then we have exceptions. So this one, you handle the exceptions that occur as a user interacts with our application. Now we have HTTP controllers, and as you can see, we do not have auth folder inside here, so it's slightly a different implementation from the implementations that have been done maybe in Laravel UI and in Breeze and so on and so forth. Then we go to models. We also have some more models that have been created. You can see by default, the only model that comes with this installation of a fresh package of, a fresh installation of the Laravel application is only user.php. Team invitation, team.php, and membership.php have all been created by Jetstream. We also have policies. Here we have team policy, which has also been created by Jetstream. And we have providers. Under providers, we also have several providers that have been created. You can see we have Fortify service provider and Jetstream service provider. I think these ones are the additions. And then we also have something under view. I think it's still under providers. No, it's not under providers. We have view, and I think this one here is just an Livewire component implementation. So basically, those are the files that have been created with the two commands that we run for installation of Jetstream. I would like us to do our migration such that we can be able to see when we log in how everything looks in this application. So let me just open env and show you what I have. So in our env, the database connection, my database, I will call it Laravel. I have a database that is named like that. You can rename this to whatever it is that you want. And then the password is an empty string, and then the username, database username, is root. So I would like to just run XAMPP, and then after that do the migrations, and then after that attempt to register a user, and we see when we log in what we are going to have. And then on top of that, I also want to ensure that my application is running. So I'm going to open terminal in VS Code and run the command php artisan serve to run my application like that. And then also I will open another terminal where I'm going to run my migration. So I'm going to run the command php artisan migrate, and then for this case my database actually has some data of another project that I was working on. So in this case I'm going to say migrate fresh such that it will drop everything and migrate the tables, or in other words do the tables again. So I would like us to just now open our application in Chrome. And so as it opens, yes, let us open it, and we can visit localhost 8000. Inside here we have login and register. As you can see, these ones are not included when you install the Laravel application the first time. So these ones have been created also by Jetstream. When we click on the login form, you can see it looks very nice. And in case you have forgotten your password, you click here. It will take you somewhere where you can be able to input your email, and then the email reset link will be sent to your email. Also, in this case, we can also be able to register a user, and that is what I want to do, because in our database we do not have any user. So here I'm going to write my name, William, an email, any email I will just copy, and then a password. I will repeat the password again like that, and I believe it's supposed to be yes, and attempt to sign in. And so it is loading, and as you can see now we are logged in. And inside here, as you can see, when I click this one here, we have logout and we have profile. And then we also have this place where we can be able to create teams. So first of all, let us click on profile and we see what we have there. And inside here you can see my name, the test email that I created, and we can see we have a place where we can be able to reset our password. And I think this is the same as Breeze, but then we also have a part where we can enable two-factor authentication. In this case, we can be able to click here and say we want to enable it. We ask us for our password, and we enter the password. And then once you confirm the password, you can see that it opens a QR code, and also in this QR code we have the setup key. So we can be able to go ahead and scan this code using our maybe Google Authenticator or any other authenticator app that you are using, and then it can be able to assist you to log in those other times to just confirm and be able to keep your application secure. Now inside here we also have the browser sessions that I have logged in the applications, in this specific application. So in this case we have Windows, Chrome, and if now there are other logins that you have done from other machines, then you will find all of them here, and you can decide which one you want to log out, which ones you want to keep. So that one is also provided, and then of course you can be able to delete your account. So if you delete, all the resources of your account will go. I just want to finish up by mentioning something small in our config file, because I skipped, is that inside here there are a few more settings that you can be able to do. When I click on jetstream.php, in other words the Jetstream config file, and we scroll downwards, you can see the stack that we are using is Livewire. That is what we select, and then the middleware is web, and then we also have auth session, and this is the one that we were referring to when we were looking at web.php, because we were referring to Jetstream auth. And then the guard is Laravel Sanctum, and then there are some features. As you can see, the API features are not there in my application. Also the profile photo is not there, but to also and comment the features API, the features profile photo, and the features privacy policy here in jetstream.php, the config folder. And then when we refresh our application, there's a little bit more that now we have profile, where we can be able to manage our profile, and now we can be able to select a new photo. So if you go to wherever you are looking at and maybe select a picture, you can be able to use it in your application as a profile photo. And also you can see we also have an avatar. So I have selected a photo, but then the photo is a little bit big, so if you have a photo you can be able to select it there. On top of that, now you have the passwords, and you have enabling of the two-factor authentication. I think those ones we have looked at. But now we have one more thing where we have API tokens, and when you click here you can be able to create a user token. So in this case you can put the permissions of the token, whether it's a token for that allows the user to create, or maybe read, or maybe delete or update, or you can select all of them, and then you can call the token maybe super user or something of that sort, whatever name you want to call it. And then once you click on create, you can be able to have a token created. So in this case it says please copy the new API token for your security, it won't be shown again. So basically that is almost everything I wanted to talk about in this review of Jetstream. I ask that you may please subscribe if you have not subscribed. You may go ahead and comment if you have a comment to share with us, and you can also give the video a thumbs up if you have found it a good video. Thank you very much.